Hello, my name is Alexander Hoffman and this is Chats with Cats. In this series, I will be interviewing some of our amazing athletes here at WCU. Today's guest is Angela Perez on our women's tennis team. How are you, Angela?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So we'll go ahead and start with this interview. So first off, please introduce yourself. Tell me and the camera who you are and what you do on the tennis team.
Well, as you said, I'm Angela Perez. I'm from Spain, and I usually play doubles and singles here at Western. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
What or who would you say motivates you to play tennis?
I would say, honestly, the love of sport. I really do enjoy playing tennis just as an enjoyable thing to do, but I also love to compete. And also my parents and my family have always brought me this competing spirit that I have. So honestly, my dad and my mom just like helps me motivate with some speeches, and having them really far away from me is also really tough sometimes. And just like with some calls and stuff, they motivate me to keep going through this time.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed about a lot of our student athletes at Western is a lot of them have their motivation from their parents and their family, but they also talk a lot about how inside their teams and in the community it's a big family. So I wanted to hear your take on that.
Yeah, that's really important. I feel like having a little family when you're on a team is really important, because you feel really supported, and I feel like you can rely on them, and the trust is really important for me. And one of the things that my coach has is that you can really talk about anything with him, and that's really important for me too. Yeah.
And that kind of touches on what I was also going to ask you about. How much motivation would you say your coach gives you?
We really talk about it, because I usually struggle a lot with like mental game and maybe tactics, and I have problem focusing. And we often talk about how it works and how can best things work for me, and we really have long talks about it, and we can usually work through it during different parts of the season. So I think he's a really good person here to like rely on. So yeah.
It's good to have that coach or coaching staff that you can really talk to and dig in with, more than just someone who's gonna like yell and all that.
Yes.
So you mentioned that you are from Spain. Tell me a little bit about what brought you to play at Western.
Well, it's really difficult for us as international players to just visit the different universities that we get offers from. So we usually just like do video calls or regular calls with the coaches and some staff that they have, and we just I don't know, trust them on this process. So I really liked the coach that I have right now. I could really see that this was like a little family, and it's really important for me, as I said before, the teammates that I have that I can rely on, because being away from my family is tough, because I'm a really shy person, and having teammates that I can rely on, it was like a big thing for me. And also the beautiful landscapes that we have here, the environment, and I think Western is like not a huge community and everyone knows everyone, so I really like that too.
Yeah, that's another thing, is our like kind of in the middle, not too small, not too big of a campus.
Yeah, there you go.
That creates that community. But speaking of Western, I did kind of want to shift gears. So like I mentioned, this interview is not just about you as the student athlete, but also the student and the person behind the sport. So go ahead and tell us your major, minor.
Well, my minor is in coaching, and I also do, I'm performing a degree in sports management, so yeah.
Are you planning on using that to coach one day?
Yes. I honestly, after my degree, after I get it, I want to be a tennis coach, because that's one of the things that I really enjoy, and I think that's one of the things that I'm pretty decent at, and I don't know what else to do if I wouldn't be coaching. So
yeah, I think the athlete to coaching, like straight away, that kind of plan really works out well.
Yeah.
Would you, so specifically like college tennis? Or?
Not college tennis. I think I would start within a tennis academy to learn more about other coaches that are older than me, so I can learn how to do different, I don't know, a different maybe professional coaching or college coaching. So that's why I want to start as a tennis academy, and then let's see if I can move to a professional path or not.
Different
So, yeah.
pathways. Good.
Yeah.
What would you say your best memory at WCU is so far? It can be something related to athletics, it can be not, or both.
So far, sports related, I think the win against Stanford at home last year was really important for us because we got the record for most victories in a season, and we also got the conference win. So everyone was really happy with that. And then, yeah, I don't know, our coach was really happy, and he made us like really proud of the team that we built because last year, well, 2 years ago, their coach was like not, our coach was not really happy with what was happening with the team because we had a lot of transfers and a lot of seniors were graduating. So I was the only one that stayed on the team, so he had to recruit 7 more players, and it was tough coming up as all freshmen. And I think we really did a good job on that. So yeah. And then non-sports related, I think it's not like a memory, but I would say the friends that I made in my freshman year that I currently have and I live with them, those like are really important persons that always are there to support me.
It's good to have those connections. Okay, last question. It's not really academics, it's not really athletics, kind of more of a fun question. Who is your go-to artist to listen to before a game to get ready?
Okay, that's a tough question because I listen to different artists all the time, but I would say that the one that motivates me more is Bad Bunny. I don't know if you know that guy. Or another one is Carol G. She's like another reggaeton singer, and I don't know, I just love their music. It's really energetic.
Whatever you need to get that energy for the tennis court. So that is all I have for today's interview with Angela Perez. That is it for this Chats with Cats. Thank you, Angela, for coming in.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. We'll see you next time.